Ha! Hi there, everybody. Welcome to a brand new episode of the Caffeinated Critics. I'm Jason,
And I'm David.
and today we're going to be seeing some awesome movie reviews from all of our awesome critics. Are you excited for the show, David?
You bet.
Let's go. And now I can assure you who's up first. It is yours truly with his movie review on Like Mike. Greetings. This is Coach Jason on of Team Caffeinated Critics here to wrap up my March movie review Madness 2. This movie was released on Wednesday, July 3rd, 2002, and it's called Like Mike. Who is in the movie? Little Bow Wow, Morris Chestnut, Brenda Song, Jonathan Lipnicki, Robert Forster, Crispin Glover, and Eugene Levy. About the movie, we find 13-year-old Calvin Cambridge and his two best friends, Murphy and Reg Stevens, who live in an orphanage in Los Angeles. At night, they all have to sell chocolate for the troublesome orphanage director Sam Biddleman, and at the Staples Center, after each home game of the NBA team, the Los Angeles Knights, a parody of the Los Angeles Clippers, Calvin meets the team's coach, who is impressed by Calvin's knowledge of basketball and honesty about the chocolates, and offers Calvin tickets for the next game. Inside a thrift store donation box, Calvin finds a pair of old sneakers with the initials MJ, short for Michael Jordan, written on them, once worn by Michael Jordan. A jealous bully named Oxty steals the sneakers and throws them onto an overhead power wire line. When Calvin tries to retrieve them that night during a rainstorm, he is shocked by a lightning bolt. Then the next day, Calvin and his friends attend the game between the Knights and the Minnesota Timberwolves. During a halftime contest, Calvin's ticket number is called, and he goes one-on-one with the Knights star player Tracy Reynolds. He ends the contest with a slam dunk after bouncing the ball off the black backboard. After a long moment of stunned silence, Calvin receives a standing ovation from his friends, and the crowd gets signed into a one-day contract by the Knights and prepares for his first game with them, but discovers that he is not there to play. When the Knights play the San Antonio Spurs, they start losing badly, and Coach Wagner decides to let Calvin play in the fourth quarter. Calvin leads a comeback against the Spurs, and they win, leading to Calvin getting a season contract. Calvin brings teamwork to the Knights and makes them one of the best teams in the league. So the next day, Calvin and his friends attend the game between the Knights and the Minnesota Timberwolves. During a halftime contest, during a halftime contest, Calvin's ticket number is called, and he goes one-on-one with the Knights star player Tracy Reynolds. He ends the contest with a slam dunk after bouncing a ball off the backboard. After a long moment of silence, Calvin receives a standing ovation from his friends, and the crowd gets signed into a one-day contract by the Knights and prepares for the first game with them. But
Didn't you already say this?
Yeah.
What happened?
I must have pasted it twice.
Okay, do you want me to scroll
Faced
down
it
to
twice.
where you were?
Okay.
Yes. It's not there to play. When the night, when I call it, needs to come back. Wait.
Is this about where you were?
Yeah, this team's in the league. Then later on in later on in the movie, because Calvin is still a minor, Coach Wagner appoints Tracy to be his roommate and mentor, much to Tracy's displeasure. Late one night, Tracy falls asleep behind the wheel after a mistake. Mistakenly taking sleeping medication, so Calvin is forced to drive the car back to the hotel to keep Tracy from being suspended for violating curfew. When Calvin gets benched after the incident as punishment for a joyride, Tracy starts warming up to him, and the two begin to form a bond. Biddleman eventually signs a contract with the Knights stating that all of Calvin's money will go to him until Calvin comes of age or is adopted. When the second option is about to become true, a desperate Biddleman steals Calvin's sneakers and bets $100,000 on the Tornado Raptors to beat the Knights. After the kids convince Ox and his cohorts at Biddleman, and his selfish Ox takes the shoes out of Biddleman's state, the kids let's head to the arena with Calvin's sneakers. Biddleman escapes and sends goons after Calvin in a failed attempt to retrieve the shoes. After the third quarter ends with Vince Carter and the Raptor routing the Knights 80-59, Calvin makes it back to the arena with his shoes. Calvin nearly gets benched for arriving late, but Tracy and the rest of the team convince Coach Wagner to let Calvin play, and the the Knights start to make a comeback. After a pylon towards the end of the game, and the Calvin's shoes are ruined with the Knights trailing the Raptors 103-102. Without the shoes and wanting to go back to being a normal kid again, Calvin tells the team that regardless of whether or not the Knights make the playoffs, this will be this last game. In the final play, Calvin manages to pump fake and get Carter to jump up and pass the ball to Tracy. Tracy makes the game-winning winning shot at the final buzzer. The Knights defeat the Raptors 104-103, clinching the Knights' first playoff appearance. Then in the end, or more towards the end of the movie, after going back to the orphanage, Calvin and Murph are adopted by Tracy and Reg by a different family. Though they stay in touch. Biddleman, not having the money to pay the bet and he made, goes missing, likely to avoid getting killed by the loan sharks for failing to pay or to avoid imprisonment for his treatment, and afterwards towards Calvin and the other orphans, and the orphanage is now sponsored by the Knights. My favorite part scenes in the movie: the scene where Calvin plays basketball like Michael Jordan. My thoughts about the movie: this was the greatest movie of 2002 ever. I loved how its movie director did an amazing job on directing the movie, and how 20th Century Fox Studios did an outstanding job on distributing the movie. You also know that Brenda's song was also in the 2008 movie College Road Trip. There was even a sequel called Like Mike 2: Streetball. If you are a big, and I mean a really big fan of Like Mike, then I'd highly recommend this movie to your basketball team. This movie is now streaming on digital platforms and streaming services, and also available to buy on DVD VHS. This movie was, dare I say it, on like Donkey Kong. I give this movie 2 thumbs way up and 100 gold basketball stars. This is Coach Jason on Team Cabernet Critics signing off.
Wow, Jason, that was a great movie review on Like Mike. It was a slam dunkin' great film.
Thanks a lot, David. And now I can assure you who's up next. It is you, David Brodsky, with your movie review on College Road Trip.
Let's go on a college road trip, everyone. Hi, my name is David. Today I will be reviewing College Road Trip, released on Friday, March 7th, 2008, about the movie. Police chief and hyperprotective father, James, drives his teenage daughter, Melanie, from their home in Chicago to a college interview in Washington, D.C. En route, they meet disturbingly cheerful parent Doug. Their car breaks down and he finds his son and pet pig stowed away in the trunk. What's worse, James gets caught spying on his daughter at a sorority house. Despite the chaos, James begins to realize that his baby girl has grown up. Who's in the movie? Martin Lawrence, Raven Simone, Donny Osmond, Brenda Song, Will Sasso, Kim E. Whitley. My thoughts on the movie. I loved it. Amazing movie. Director Roger Kumble did a great job directing the movie. And we have Raven from That's So Raven in this amazing Disney movie, Blockbuster. Brenda Song is also in the movie, like Mike. And I hope you enjoyed Jason Auden's movie review of Like Mike. My favorite scene in the movie is when, on their way, Melanie reluctantly visits Northwestern to take a tour. They meet an overly optimistic father and daughter duo, Doug and Wendy, who are on their own road trip. James has planted actors at Northwestern, once screaming at Melanie after they lost an eye at Georgetown. Melanie almost falls for it until one of the actors says it's her. Yeah, the Chief's a pretty smart guy since he never met James. I also like the scene where Melanie and her father ride on a tour bus where they try to work out their differences. At one destination, Nancy and Katie show up and take Melanie to a sorority house. James, due to a misunderstanding and the owner not letting him in to check on her, sneaks into the house after hearing that his daughter has faith in him. He decides to leave the next morning, and later on in the movie, Melanie is finally attending with her parents, sending her off. Even meeting Doug and Wendy once again, where Wendy was being sent off to college as well. In the end, at Thanksgiving, Melanie and Wendy return home to the Porter's house for dinner, where the girls each introduce their friends, with James showing restrained anger at meeting Melanie's friend, Tracy, who is a male. Wendy then introduces her friend, Scooter, and reveals that they are getting married. Doug snaps in anger and tackles the boy, much to the shock of everything else. If you are a really big fan of College Road Trip, I highly recommend this movie to watch with your family and friends. To enjoy, College Road Trip is now streaming on Disney Plus and now available to buy on DVD. I give this movie 2 thumbs up and 100 gold stars. This is David from the Caffeinated Critic signing off. That's so Raven.
Wow, David, that was a great movie review on College Road Trip.
Why, thank you, Jason.
And now I can show you who's up next. It is Ryan with his movie review on the Super Mario Brothers movie.
Let's go!
Hey guys, Ryan Hessler here, and I'm here to review the Super Mario Bros. Movie. The movie starts about Italian-American plumber brothers named Mario and Luigi as they head toward another world where Princess Peach rules and Donkey Kong live, and they're about to save the worlds from the evil Bowser, voiced by Jack Black. And yeah, the movie's got a cast. I mean, Chris Pratt, Charlie Day, Jack Black, Anya Taylor-Joy, and Keegan-Michael Key. Anyway, the movie's great. It's got a great cast, great characters, and it's based on a classic Nintendo games of the same name. I mean, here's the question: why does there's a crazy thing. There's one thing that's crazy. Bowser wants to marry Princess Peach. What the heck? Why does Bowser want to marry Princess Peach? Oh, was it because he's a stalker or something? Why does he want Princess Peach? Why does Bowser want Princess Peach to be his wife? I don't know. It's love to see what the Mario Karts. I love this Mario Kart scene where Mario has to race Donkey Kong for what's good for was interesting for him, and you know I have no idea why they do that. It was awesome. I mean, anyway, I love this movie. It's got comedy, it's got action, it's got adventure, it's got heart, you name it. It's already on Blu-ray and DVD, so I hope you get this one. It's a really good one. I give this movie 10 out of 10 gold stars. This right on Counter Chris.
Wow, Ryan, that was a great movie review on the Super Mario Brothers movie. What did you think, David?
I loved it, and I'm looking forward to Super Mario Galaxy coming to theaters April 1st.
Me too. And now I can assure you who's up next. It is Shane with his movie review on Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Hi, my name is Shane Slozak, and today I'm reviewing Alvin and the Chipmunks, the first movie. It's about the 3 chipmunks named Alvin and Simon at theater singing a song for a man named Dave Saville who has adopted chipmunk kids and helps them for this music. This is Shane Slozak, aka the Lightning Strike, signing off.
Wow, Shane, that was a great movie review on Alvin and the Chipmunks. What did you think, David?
I loved it. Great chipmunk film of all time.
And now I can show you who is up next. It is Jacob with his movie review on Bedtime Stories.
And they lived happily ever after.
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Jacob. Today I will be reviewing Bedtime Stories. About the movie, hotel handyman Skeeter Bronson gets an unexpected surprise when he discovers that the tall tales he has been telling his niece and nephew are somehow coming true. Hoping to make the most of the mysterious phenomenon, Skeeter spins one outlandish yarn after another, but the children's unexpected contributions to the stories turn Skeeter's life upside down. The stars who are in the movie are Adam Sandler, Kerry Russell, Guy Pearce, Russell Brand, Richard Griffiths, Jonathan Pryce, and Courtney Cox. I'm going to rate this movie 6 stars. This is Jacob from the Caffeinated Critics signing off.
Wow, Jacob, that was a great movie review on bedtime stories. Don't you agree, David?
I agree. Adam Sandler is the best actor in the world.
And now I can assure you what's up next.
It is Al's Mystery Movie Review.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Caffeinated Critics. Today we're here with Allison and Poe. What movie are we reviewing today?
Paranorman.
Paranorman. Allison and Poe is reviewing Paranorman today. Who's your favorite character?
Zombies.
Zombies. Zombies. That's a good one. Did you like John Goodman in the movie?
Yep.
Yeah. Would you like to see Paranorman 2?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Are you a fan of stop motion animation movies?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you give this movie a rating, what would you give it?
Tackle Stars.
Tackle
today.
Stars, you heard it here first. This is Al's movie review on Paranorman. All right, let's sign it off.
Let's start off. This is Alex, the Cafe Critics, signing off.
Good job.
Wow, Al, that was a great mystery movie review. Don't you agree, David?
I agree.
And now I can assure you who's up last but not least. It is Calvin with his movie review on Imagine That.
Imagine.
What's up? My name is Calvin, and I'm going to be reviewing the movie Imagine That. It's all about this guy named Evan Danielson who does fun stuff with his daughter, like dancing and funny stuff in parks. And what I like about the movie is when Evan has his own office at his job and in an office building. I like the school scenes when Evan dropped his daughter off at the school, and I also like it when Evan makes funny pancakes with his daughter and try to make it like nasty for him. And I thought this movie was so funny. And the stars were in this movie is Eddie Murphy, Yara Shahidi, Thomas Church, and Nicole Parker. And since today is my early birthday, I'm giving it 27 stars for my 27th birthday. And my name is Calvin from the Caffeinated Critics, and I'm signing off.
Wow, Calvin, that was a great movie review. Don't you agree, Declan?
I agree.
And now it's time for our Did You Know segment, where we give you fun facts about movies.
That you maybe didn't know.
Did you know Tracy Reynolds' mansion was owned by Orlando Magic guard Tracy McGrady?
Did you know Brenda Song and Raven Simone previously acted together in That's So Sweet Life of Hannah Montana 2006?
Did you know that Adam Sandler's first Disney film?
Did you know the film in Lifeyear Studios?
Did you know that Eddie Murphy has two kids movies?
Well, that wraps up our Did You Know segments. Before we wrap things up, though, we need to answer the question.
Are movies still awesome?
Here is Jacob to answer the question.
So Jacob, are movies still awesome?
Yes, movies are awesome.
Wow, those were some great movie reviews. Don't you agree, Declan?
I agree.
Well, that's our show. We'll see you next time on the
Caffeinated
Caffeinated Critics.
Nice.
That's all, folks.
Now.